Alright, what's up YouTube Rams Country? It's your boy Axel24 here, bringing you this Week 2 preview where our Rams host the Seattle Seahawks in Los Angeles for their first regular season game of the season. Coming off an embarrassing loss against the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football. Got shut out 28-0. And with the Seattle Seahawks coming back late in the fourth quarter against the Miami Dolphins, they came back to win, I believe. Oh man, I forgot the score. I know the Dolphins were up for some time, and then they scored, and then the Seattle Seahawks scored with maybe 30 seconds left on the clock. I want to say 13-10. I don't recall, but I know they came back to win, and Russell Wilson threw a touchdown. But they came back, and a dub's a dub. But during that process, I remember I'm hearing Ndamukong Suh. I still can't pronounce his name right sometimes. Ndamukong Suh hit Russell Wilson. I guess he hit his lower leg and it sprained his ankle, but he is good to go. Doctors and reports already came out that he will play this game, and along with Thomas Raw will carry the load this game against the Rams. So two players that might see a heavy load of obviously Russell Wilson. But now to our side of the ball, questionable players for this game is Todd Gurley, even though he did practice Thursday and Friday today. And Michael Brockers, the newly extended Michael Brockers, 3 years, $33 million. He is questionable for this game, and LaMarcus Joyner is questionable for this game. Now, keys to victory. I only have 3 this game, and the 3 big ones that we saw last week that kicked our ass by themselves. Number 1 was play calling on the offense. I said this for my recap against the 49ers, was with Tavon Austin. We can't keep doing that. He did have 12 targets. I mean, it's seeing that we are trying to give him the ball, but I believe we have to give him the ball in better ways. I mean, I saw too many screen passes, and the defense was right there. And who came out? No, there was no certain name that came out. During the week, it said that the 49ers already knew what the Rams were going to do. I guess they're running a basic offense. And commentators, who said it? Well, they were saying that we look like we're running a basic offense, and that they can tell what we were running, and they were right there all the time. They were right there at the snap. So, I mean, I think we have to make a lot better play calling. I missed the reverses. Where are the reverses? Where are the counter plays that we did 2 years ago with Tavon Austin? I remember one was a counter run with Tavon. Went for like 60-some yards against the Chicago Bears. I mean, where's the trickery with Tavon Austin? That's what I want to see with Tavon. Not just screen passes and then hope he breaks a play. I want to see a little bit more with Tavon. Maybe across the middle. I know he's a smaller guy, and he can't be due for a big hit and get laid out. But I really want to see him go out there and use him more than just a screen play. Maybe the backfield running for just the single eye formation for him is done. And I hated seeing that with Tavon. But I want to see him used in more ways than just giving him the ball just to see what he can do. Just like with Schottenheimer a couple years ago. Just give him the ball. But that didn't work at all. So play calling is one. Third down defense, again, for like probably the 5th, or we'll be kind of really back for the last 10+ years. Again, was terrible. I heard during the game that there was a 2 worst third down defenses and offense, I guess, for both San Fran and the Rams. And of course, ours just had to shine out, didn't they? We were really bad on third downs. I remember seeing there was like 6 out of 8 third down conversions for the 49ers, like in the third quarter, and we couldn't get off on third down until probably the fourth quarter. So I mean, we gotta do this from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Obviously, the whole 60 minutes. So that's one thing. Play calling on offense, third down defense, and no penalties, or limit the penalties, because you can't have your 2 captains, your two leaders on offense and defense, Aaron Donald and Todd Gurley, making these bonehead decisions and costing your team a victory, or to even score points, or just to be in the game. You can't have Aaron Donald getting ejected from the game. I know there's frustration and there is emotions in this game. I know that, but you can't be doing that and then you get fined for $21K. The biggest one that stood out to me, and I got really mad, and was Todd Gurley's. He threw the ball and at a 49er player, and how do you do that? 15 yards back, we're just driving down the field, ready to score. Who knows? Score, get some points. We're around like the 20-30 yard line, who knows? What could have happened if we got some points in that possession, but you can't have that from your leaders on that team. But those three key points are something we really have to look at and learn from this last game against the 49ers. Now, some things that we found out, obviously Michael Brocker's deal, 3 years, $33 million, along those lines. Goff will be activated and will be Case Keenum's backup. Don't really see this as a big thing. I mean, I think Jeff is still going to be hard-headed and not play him, even though Case Keenum most likely plays bad or poorly. And this 2 linebacker system I don't like at all. Why? Because Cody Sensabaugh is in the game for the majority of the time, and he gets burnt every single play, and I'm tired of seeing Cody Sensabaugh. I knew this was a bad pickup from the beginning. I didn't know who the hell it was, but I don't like this 2 linebacker system. Start Cody or Bryce. Or Bryce Hager. I'm tired of seeing this. I don't want to see Cody Sensabaugh in the game, but if we're running this 2 linebacker system, he's got to improve a lot more than just getting burnt every play. At least get out there and do something, please. Every play he's out there, and he played a good majority of the defense. It seems like he's getting burnt, and I hated that. But as a whole, it's just going to be our secondary as a whole. Our secondary was not good at all. You have Jeremy Curley going out for these, I don't know how many balls he caught. I really want to forget that game. And you have Jeremy Curley beating our secondary. That's how bad our secondary is. Our pass rush was barely there. Towards the end of the game again. But question is this a must-win already in week 2? Not likely. But the biggest thing that stands out to me is this is our only home game with the next 2 weeks. We travel to Tampa Bay after this. Then we go to Arizona. We don't come back until October 9th against the Buffalo Bills. Are we really going to be able to take an 0-4 start? We have to try to split these 2 series. Go try to win this game against Seattle and try to split between Tampa or Arizona to even have a chance. But I do see it as a must-win, but it's a little too early to tell. But I do see us winning this game and bouncing back. I believe we win 16-14. Very close game as last week with the Seattle Seahawks against Miami. Going to be another defensive game. I hope. I said this last week, but we were facing the Monday Night Kings, the 49ers. So hopefully this game is a lot different. I'm going to be at this game. Obviously, I have season tickets, so I will be there to witness this. I'm a little nervous. But that is my time with the game and my thoughts and the 3 keys to victory. Shout out to SoCal 24/7 Re-Engage Ram, Swaggy T, all the Seahawk video makers. I don't know if Seahawk Rezinio, I always mess up his last name. I don't know if he's still making videos, but shout out to all the Seahawks video makers. Good luck, because we're gonna meet it. Shit. So see you guys on Sunday. Rams up. Let's go.